Hi, and thanks for tuning in to check out my PC game collection. Now, I gotta tell you a little warning before I go through these games that, I have been a console guy all my life, although I did have a brief dark period with PC games at one point, but then I got into Nintendo 64 and haven't been really playing the PC since. Now that's not to say that there isn't a whole lot of classic games on it, both old and new, but that's just how I roll. But PC games, there are really a lot of classics, and even though I haven't played all of them, I have really fond memories of my older brother playing Eye of the Beholders and all those adventure games. I really enjoyed, just watching them, and I have played many of them, but naturally I really have big holes in my knowledge, I guess. But one thing's for sure, that the big cardboard boxes that the PC games coming are really cool. Each game is like a special edition. So I try to buy some PC games when I get the chance. And naturally, as such, my collection is, it's really, of course, it's missing a lot of games. I really don't need anyone telling me in the comments that why you should have that game and why don't you have this game. Well, it's just because I haven't seen it in a game store. All of these are practically bought personally. I haven't bought many from eBay. Just some from flea markets or something like that. Bought them for cheap, a few dollars, a few euros. They look nice on the shelf, and well, let's go through these. We have Aliens vs Predator, the original and the sequel. Really nice games. A bit of a lesser known game as ZPC or ZPC. Actually, this was partly developed by Bungie of Halo fame. Really cool FPS shooter. The Sims, well, one of the most influential games ever, so I have to have it. Got it for cheap. Civilization 2 Test of Time version. Dungeon Keeper, I like it. Space Hulk. Debuted on the 3DO. I also have it for the 3DO, but the PC version is very good also. Star Wars X-Wing vs TIE Fighter. Really a lot of people, a lot of old PC guys keep this game in really high regard. Jagged Alliance 2 add-on Unfinished Business. Half-Life, one of the biggest classics ever. Quake, game after Doom, by the makers of Doom. Then we got Street Fighter Alpha 2. Quite uncommon to have these 2D fighters on the PC, especially these older ones. Elvira. The Mistress of the Dark. Actually, one of the best adventure games there is. This old style point and click. Really graphic violence as well. Grim Fandango, one of the last LucasArts adventure games. Quite a sad end of an era. While the Indiana Jones Fate of Atlantis was really the best of that era. Amazing game. Fallout 2, don't really need to say anything about that. Civilization 3. Leisure Suit Larry 6, Love for Sale. Actually, probably my favorite Larry game. Warhammer Epic 40,000, Final Liberation. Then we have Warcraft 3, the exclusive gift set, which also includes Warcraft 2, one of my favorite strategy games ever. And StarCraft Battle Chest includes the Brood War expansion. And actually, I don't play World of Warcraft, but they are nice collectibles. Got them for a reasonable price, so I have Warcraft Battle Chest still sealed. And I also have still sealed Warcraft Burning Crusade Collector's Edition. Let's put this down here, as well as the Wrath of the Lich King Collector's Edition, still sealed. You know, these box sets are huge. They have all the stuff in the world. Why can't we have this on the consoles? Cool stuff. I also have some compilations. Now I really don't buy any remakes or this, you know, reprints on the consoles, but you know, on the PC you just might do that sometimes because the games are so old and they don't work on your modern systems. But actually these are still sealed, so I just bought them for the collection purposes. King's Quest collection, all 7 games. Leisure Suit Larry collection, 5 games, which means it's incomplete, sadly. Police Quest collection, 4 games. And Space Quest collection, 6 games. Also have Halo 2 for the PC, sealed. And here are the LucasArts games. Curse of Monkey Island, The Dig, Full Throttle, another Grim Fandango, Maniac Mansion 2, Day of the Tentacle, and Sam & Max Hit the Road. And Sam & Max here as well in its own disc, still sealed. You know, these LucasArts remakes or reprints they're really handy because, you know, they work on your modern machines. But that's not to say that I will buy all of these in their big cardboard box versions. They're so cool collectibles, but you know, these reprints are just for playing. Also have here, well, I don't know if you wanna categorize the Commodore 64 as a PC, but here is Dragon Strike, Dragon Combat Simulator, and the original Pirates, which is a nice find. Also here is Söldner X, Himmelstürmer, Stürmer, how do you pronounce it? This was actually released for the PS3 as well, for download. This is the PC limited edition, and not really my cup of tea. I'm not really a good shoot 'em up. Here on the table, one of my favorite game series on the PC, Heroes of Might and Magic. This is the complete edition, huge box, all 5 games. You got a poster, you got a book, you got some cards, you got a t-shirt, you got everything, soundtracks. Really nice box. Here is an older Heroes of Might and Magic compendium, which includes Heroes of Might and Magic 1 and 2 and the add-on for the 2. Really some of my favorite games here. And finally, some of my Dungeons and Dragons games. What do we have here? Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Masterpiece Collection. We have here, maybe we'll turn it upside down here, from the Dark Sun set, Shadowed Lands and Wake of the Ravager. From the Ravenloft setting, Strahd's Possession and Stone Prophet. Then we have Menzoberranzan and Al-Qadim Genie's Curse. These compendiums are quite rare nowadays. I also have Menzoberranzan here in its own box. And what do we have here? We got the Forgotten Realms Archives. This is again a really nice set. Actually, I am missing the outer box here, but I got all the 4 discs. This includes 12 games from Pool of Radiance to, you know, all the Eye of the Beholders, and the Menzoberranzan for the 3rd time. And Eye of the Beholder games are some of my favorite PC games as well. I have the 3rd one here. It's a beauty. Actually, I just played number 2. You know, just a few months ago I played it through from the beginning. It was really nice. Then we have the Pool of Radiance Ruins of Mythranor, which is a sequel to the original Pool of Radiance, the old game. We got some Neverwinter Nights collections, and finally a Baldur's Gate 2 Shadows of Amn. A newer game, but still of the same Forgotten Realms setting. Well, that's my PC collection. I hope you enjoyed it. And I guess I still have the PlayStation 2 collection to go. Be sure to check that out as well. Thanks for watching. Bye.